his decision-making, play-making the rest of the way?
Say the first 2 or 3 times took a second for him to recognize and get off it, and then the guys were rolling too far, taking themselves out of the play, and so I think it was 1 turnover too many after he kind of noticed what they were doing, but trust him. He's really adjusted and done a good job against traps and blitzes lately, and trusting his guys and finding the pocket and getting the numbers. So something that's going to be constantly he has to work on for a young guy, but sometimes he beats it, or sometimes as simple as making the right play and having 4-on-3 behind it.
You said with trust, his pass to Jabari in the corner, what does it say to you in that situation to send that pass to the guy rising to the 3-hole?
Yeah, it was huge. We just showed the team that was basically our favorite play of the game. We know that they're a team that loads up the paint. Obviously, Holmgren's in there, but without him, they were really going to come over and try to take charges like on the last play of regulation. So we just showed it 4 guys in the paint, and he made the right pass. And to your point, guy who was struggling all night, Dylan made 2 big ones after going 1 for 9, and then Jabari, who was struggling with the fouls early, didn't hesitate, and Jalen didn't hesitate to pass to him. So great pass, great growth. Proud of them for that play.
What did you think of your team's resiliency specifically in overtime?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was a high-scoring overtime, so we didn't necessarily get a ton of stops, but we scored at a good clip, 20-14. I loved that we felt like we gave one away late when we should have taken the foul. He had a decent look at a shot, but we felt okay, put it behind us. Nobody hung their head, and we just went after it. And so, to my point, what I said earlier, it was big that Dylan came out and hit those 2, and then we guarded. Obviously better until the end of the overtime. So I love the way they pushed through it regardless. Nobody hung their head and got it done.
What's the significance of the game streak for you?
Consistency, consistent basketball. I mean, that's for the most part. Tonight was a little up and down. Great start. A little ugly in the second and third, but always kept it in striking distance. I think their biggest lead was 8, and it's always floating around that 5, and we weren't playing that well, so we knew we had a good chance there if we stepped up and made it a little harder on them defensively. But I'd say consistency across the board. That's the main thing, that we have been more consistent in what we're doing. Can rely on defense when we need to, and offense will get going eventually. So that's what we kind of did tonight in the 4th in overtime.